So after completion of the structure of the nephron, okay, next we are discussing about the counter current theory or counter current mechanism. So what is that counter current mechanism? So this counter current mechanism nothing but something. Counter current means flow or flowing. Something is flowing. Counter means something. Current means flowing. Something is flowing is known as a counter current. Okay. So the counter current mechanism is present in mammalian, includes human beings and birds. So what is the importance of the counter current mechanism? Or concentration of the urine filtration or filtration. What is the importance? It is majorly useful for regulation of water and ion level in our body, to maintain the water and ions regulatory in our body. So that is known as a counter current mechanism. Are you clear? What is the counter? Counter nothing but something. Current is nothing but flowing. Something is flowing. Okay. So this counter current mechanism occurs in the two regions in our nephron, in our kidney or nephron region. First one is vasa recta, second one is loop of Henle. Very, very important. What is that? The counter current mechanism occurs in the two regions of our nephron. First one is vasa recta and second one is known as a loop of Henle. What is the vasa recta? Already we are discussing vasa recta. A set of straight arterioles and venules. A set of the straight arterioles and venules are looping of Henle's loop. So that is known as a vasa recta. First, we are discussing about the counter current mechanism. Counter current mechanism. First one is known as the counter nothing but something. Counter nothing but something. Current is nothing but flowing. Something is flowing on nephron. Something flowing on nephron. That is called counter current theory. So this mechanism is present in mammalian birds. The remaining all phylums are completely absent, lacking of counter current mechanism. Which one? This mechanism, this counter current mechanism or filtration process. This process, very, very important. This process is only in mammalians. Mammalians include human beings. Includes which one? Human beings. Which one? Which type of mechanism? Counter current process. Mammalians and along with the birds. These two phylums, so these two individuals, nothing but mammalians and birds, reptiles, aves and mammalians are shown counter current mechanism. So what is the importance of the counter current mechanism? To maintain water and ion level in our body. To maintaining that is known as osmoregularity. That is known as osmoregulation. To maintaining which one? Water. Are you clear? Water level and ion level. Ion level in our bloodstream or in our body. Levels in our body. So this is known as a counter current mechanism. So this counter current mechanism occurs in the two regions. How many? Two regions of the nephron. First one is vasa recta. Second one is loop of Henle. There is occurs. Which one? The mechanism occurs in two regions. For which purpose? Filtration of urine. The mechanism occurs in the two regions. First one is vasa recta. Second one is loop of Henle. Very, very important. Loops of Henle or Henle's loop. Vasa recta and loop of Henle. First, what is the vasa recta? We know that the glomerular have a set of capillaries are there. This set of capillaries are, what is that? Comes out from the glomerular. a set of straight arterioles, a set of straight venules are comes out from the glomerular. These set of venules are looping. A set of venules are looping on which one? Loop of descending limb. Looping in descending limb. So the set of venules are called as a vasa recta. So in this vasa recta, there is a counter current mechanism was occur. In the vasa recta region, which mechanism occur? Counter current mechanism occur. Let's discussing about the vasa recta. First one, vasa recta. So this is a very detailed information about the counter current mechanism. Vasa recta. We know that a set of straight arterioles and venules are there. These are supply the blood into kidney. What is that? A straight. Note down everyone. A straight or a set. A straight or a set of blood capillaries or blood vessels of what is that? Straight arterioles. Not artery, arterioles. Arterioles and venules. A set of arterioles and venules. Supply the blood or carries the blood. Supplies blood into kidney or carries the blood into kidney. So this is known as a vasa recta. So this supply the blood into kidney. So when these venule, which one? Venules, renal venules are looping. Venules are looping of descending limb. Very, very important. Looping into descending limb. So that is known as a vasa recta. Vasa recta. Let's see the diagram. First one. So these are a set of blood capillaries are there in Bowman's capsule. Let's draw this side. A Bowman's capsule, very, very important in the vasa recta. Are you clear? Yes. A set of the blood capillaries. So the complete elimination of excretory products in kidney. So complete detailed, complete the information is based on nephron. Why? Because it's the structural function unit of the kidney. So it is which one? The renal venules. The renal venules are leads and looping of descending. This is known as a vasa recta. So which process was occur? Which type of process was occurs in the looping of descending? Which process occurs? So let's discuss. So the renal venules, which one? Renal venules are descendings, nothing but the looping of. These are looping of what is that? Descending limb, descending arm of the nephron. When one arm is descending into nothing but two words of the one arm is descending, nothing but this is known as a renal venule, as commonly known as a peritubular vessel. Which one? This arm is commonly known as a peritubular vessel. This peritubular vessel, this is called as a peritubular. This peritubular vessel is known as a medulla region. This is known as a medulla. This is cortex. So this is a medulla region. One limb, which one? When renal venules were descending into medulla. One renal venule is descending into medulla region. So when it is descending, nothing but it is towards of the medulla. Which one? Renal venules of the towards of the medulla. And after the looping, So again the renal venules are ascending into cortex. So which one? These are descending into medulla. Which one? Renal venules are descending into medulla and towards into the medulla, and after the looping again same renal venules are ascending towards into cortex, So what would happen? What would happen in this looping when it leads into medullary region? Which one? These peritubular vessel. When it leads into which one? Peritubular region into medulla region. So the medulla containing the either side of the nephron, consistent of some of the liquid fluid is there. So this space is called as an interstitial fluid space. What are they? In this medullary region. So these are towards of the medulla of the renal venule. One looping on which one? One looping of the renal tubule. This is one renal tubule. So in the descending part, nothing but towards of the medulla, there is the nephron region consistent of which region? Interstitial fluid region. So this interstitial fluid consistent of huge amount of the ions. What are they? Interstitial fluid consistent of huge amount of the ions, sodium and chloride ions. Very rich amount of the sodium and chloride ions are there in interstitial fluid region. So the sodium and chloride ions are enters into the which one? Renal venules. When it is descending, when it is towards of the medulla, so the chloride and sodium ions are enters into the renal, what is the renal venules. When after looping these venules, after looping of the venules, the sodium and chloride ions comes out from the renal venules. When it is descending, the sodium and chloride ions are migrates, transform from the interstitial fluid to renal tubules. Interstitial fluid to renal venules. After completion of the looping, it is ascending into cortex region, towards of the cortex, when the sodium and chloride ions will comes out of into interstitial fluid. These are also comes out from the interstitial fluid. So interstitial fluid. Which one comes? Sodium and chloride. So first sodium and chloride enters into the renal venule when it is descending. After looping, when it is ascending of the same blood vessel, the sodium and chloride ions are enters into the same fluid of the interstitial region. So what is the importance of this type of exchanging of ions? So these are useful for exchanging, nothing but these are useful for transporting of ions from the one medulla region to another medulla region. So this is known as one process is known as a vasa-recta concentration, vasa-recta countercurrent mechanism. Which one? Which fluid is transformed? Yes, fluid along with something is transformed from the descending to ascending. One medullary region to another medullary region. Are you clear? Let's listen once again. First one in this nephron, which one? The inner side of the nephron containing two regions are there. Inner side of the kidney, outermost is known as a cortex, innermost region is known as a medulla region. So the Bowman's capsule and proximal convoluted tubule both are there in the cortex region. These both are there in the cortex region. The remaining what is that? Renal tubule, the ascending limb, descending limb, both these are there in medullary region. So when a set of blood capillaries are there in Bowman's capsule region, the set of blood capillaries are descending towards into medulla. These capillaries are towards into medulla. When it is towards into medulla, after these are looping, one loop of the descending limb. So when it is look like a U-shaped structure. One, it is looping. Loop is look like a U-shaped structure. Where it is occur in the descending limb of the nephron. So one loop is there. When it is descends into or towards into medulla, so this medulla containing one of the space, the space is known as interstitial space. So this interstitial space consistent of huge amount of nothing but very excess amount of the ions are there. Which type of ion? Sodium and chloride ions are there. when it is descending, which one? Blood venules, the sodium and chloride ions are transforms, nothing but enters into the blood venules. When after looping and ascending, when after looping, the blood venules are ascending into, are towards into cortex. When are ascending and towards into cortex region, so the sodium and chloride ions are both are comes out. So these venules are comes from one medullary region to another medullary region. So this type of flowing is known as a counter current movement or counter current mechanism. Are you clear? So one sodium and chloride ions are transferred from one medullary region to another medullary region. These are known as a passive transport without expenditure of the energy. This is one of the passive transport of the ions. Passive transporting of ions. What is the passive transport? There is no expenditure of the energy. In this active transport, these are expenditure of the energy. Are you clear? So this is a one set of mechanism of counter current mechanism.